Aiding and abetting the enemy, right.
When you do that, you commit treason.
Right. And when you commit treason, guess what? It's a violation of the United States Constitution, by the way.
Yes. And you do not get, and that's one of the reasons why he does not know anything about military at all. He's worse than Johnson.
Yeah.
Lyndon Johnson in Vietnam, he also was in a situation where he let politics take over the generals.
Right.
And that's, we actually won. After Tet, we actually won Tet. We killed one of the enemy and we pushed them back everywhere. And then the politics went in, and we stopped bombing areas that we should have been bombing, and it became political, and that's how we started to lose. And then Nixon just came in because the politicians and because of the peaceniks and stuff like that, and the people demonstrating everything, he came in under pressure, and we ended up with the Powers Peace Talks, which gave away basically Vietnam.
Right.
And if anything's happened here, its history repeats itself. We actually won in Iraq when Bush left. We actually, after the surge and everything, we actually had everything. There was nobody being killed at the end of 2008, 2000, in the beginning of 2009. There was no one being killed. Everybody's getting along, all the sex and everything working. We still have the force there. And then Bush, before he left, had negotiated and started negotiating the status of forces agreement, and which was going to leave about 20,000 troops behind. Obama came in with saying on the campaign, pulling everybody out, and he wants to be known as the Iraq war is the wrong war, and the Afghan war is the right war. So he pulled everyone out. Instead of negotiating, completed the deal with the status of forces agreement. He said he made it so that the Iraq government just said, "The hell with you, not serious, get out." Right. And that's basically what happened, because that 20,000 troops, like everybody was going to agree on, he offered 3,000. At that time, he said, and then the government said no. And so he pulled it out at that point because Obama made it that way, because he wanted to have nobody on the ground.
Right.
That left a vacuum that started the whole chain of events.
Yeah, I know. And
now he wants to do the exact same thing in Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm.
And when the generals, Patriot and stuff, asked for a surge for 40,000 troops in Afghanistan to win it, just like we did in Iraq, Obama said, "No, I'll give you 30,000. It's a 25% cut." That 25% cut hurt.
Yeah, I
and
did.
Then when he got that far, he said, "Well, you can only stay for a few months. I'm going to pull all the troops out at a certain time."
Mm.
You're pulling them out, especially when you're telling the enemy that you're pulling them out before you're pulling them in, which is stupid to begin with. And then you didn't give anybody enough time to do what they got to do. And so the enemy pulled back, waited till the troops leave, and they started up again. And when we fully out there, we got up the same problem in Afghanistan as we have in Iraq. You'll see Al-Qaeda, the Taliban move right back in, and everything that we lost, all the troops that we lost, the 4,000 so that we lost in Afghanistan, it's going to be worthless.
Right, exactly.
And this is what's happening here also. One of the reasons is because Obama's over his head. He does not know how to run anything because he never did. The other thing is because he's never been in the military. He does not know how the military runs, and he hates it. He hates American exceptionalism. He started that campaign against American exceptionalism, the apology tour back in 2009 Egypt, and never stopped. And he kept and he's bringing down the military to pre-World War II levels in a world that's more dangerous today than it was before World War II.
Yeah, I know, and Goofy doesn't recognize it.
The worst of all possible worst scenarios. We got an inept guy in the White House. You got everybody running against each other. Oliver North said that challenged the generals to just get up and resign and walk away. I got a better one. I challenged the generals to turn around and tell the guy in the White House to go scratch and do what you got to do to win a war. And if Obama doesn't like it, take him down.
Well, no, if you don't like it, impeach him, get rid of him. So there you go.
Right.
He's over.
If you have to do that, do it. You got to, because our country, if you take an oath to protect the Constitution, when you're in the military, you take the oath to protect the country from foreign and domestic enemies.
That's right. Foreign domestic.
And
there you go.
Go out and do it and protect this country, because we are directly threatened by Islamic extremism and terrorism. We have to. That's the enemy. They're at war with us. They've been at war with us before 1993 with the First World Trade Center bombing.
Right.
And they got to realize that Islam extremism, Islam itself, because we support Sharia law, you support Islamic extremism. You dare declare war on us. They declare war on the Western civilization. They would like to bring it back to the original methods of the Quran and Sharia, back to the 1400s. That's their mindset.
Yep.
If you realize who the enemy is, and you understand that, then you understand that the only way to take care of that is to fight them to the death.
Annihilate them.
Get them, wipe them off the face of the earth, because their ugly head will always come up until you wipe them out, because they don't know anything else but that. They want to visit their virgins, let them.
Well, it'll help them. Let's drop the atomic bomb on them. That'll be the end of it. That's what we need to do.
That's what Gail wants to do, but it's not that simple, because if you hit ISIS with Iraq with an atomic weapon, or Syria, the fallout will go into Israel. You don't want to hurt them.
Well, Israel.
That's a very close-knit area. That's why you need ground troops. You got to go in and wipe them and get them out and wipe them out, and that's it. And you're not. Obama could say no ground troops for as long as he wants. At the end, he's going to end up putting it in anyway.
I'm going to say
you already got 2,000 troops in there fighting.
But I say let's let Israel handle it. Give them what we need. Give them some tanks and let them fight it out. All we gotta do is give them some.
What you're going to see is a big swing politically in this year in November.
6 weeks ago.
Less than 47 days. You're going to see. You're going to see
6 weeks.
Security is becoming a number one issue. And the ones who are best to take care of this country security-wise is Republicans. That's the number one key. Number two key